Well, all my Lucid Bulls, we meet again in another video. We need to talk about why today's sell-off was actually a great thing if you want higher potential gains when the delivery date is announced for Lucid Motors, potentially rumored to be in the middle of October sometime. We don't have this confirmed by the company, but they have since, over the past week or so, registered 10,000 VIN numbers to essentially start production of these vehicles. If not, they have already likely, in my opinion, started production of their first Lucid Airs. So this delivery date is right around the corner. Let's go over why today's sell-off was actually a great thing. Also, Lucid Motors did get a $35 price target today. So let's go over all this information as well as the Ortex data to give you guys a reference of how shorted the stock is, and this video off with my current position in Lucid Motors. So let's get straight into this video. Like I said, Lucid Motors dropped about 7% in regular trading, now up 1.52% in after hours. And if you guys are very confused why I'm saying today was actually a great day, if you want higher potential gains when the delivery day is announced, is simply due to the fact that Lucid Motors over the past week was up about 35%. Now we're only up 21.55%. We needed a cool off period. What I said in the last video is we were likely to see a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event just because of how hard and how fast we have rallied with Lucid Motors for good reasonings. But the way the stock market works is you oftentimes, 9 out of 10 times, get a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event when big announcements are on the table and are rumored to be coming out, just like we did see the first time around with Lucid Motors. Let me revise you guys on a brutal memory of in early February, or really mid-February, when we did rally from about $17. That's when I got into the stock, all the way up to about $60, came crashing down after the announcement did come out. I was fearing a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. So now today, it looks like since we did get this sell-off, we are likely to continue on this bullish rally, but some of the people that were playing that buy the rumor, sell the news event likely got out of the stock today thinking the momentum is over, and then are likely to pile back into the stock once the delivery date is actually announced. And if you guys don't know what buy the rumor, sell the news is, right here, the adage buy the rumor, sell the news recognizes that rumors have one effect on a security's price and news can have the opposite effect. For this reason, new traders focus on trading in the time leading up to the news or immediately after, when the market is still reacting to the news. Basically leading up with a rumor, and then you're selling that rumor, or selling the rumor, which turns into actual news. So that's what I was fearing in the last video. I don't think that is the case now, just because we did see this large sell-off, and this delivery date could theoretically come tomorrow. We never know. That is the beauty about this. But that is essentially why today was such a great thing. We are likely to shoot well above $30, in my opinion, now that we did get this sell-off out of the way. We got a lot of traders out of the way, like I said, that would have sold the news. So all in all, I think this is a great thing. But as far as where we do currently look, watch to see if we stay above $25 per share. That is really where our support level is going to be. I think we are going to. We are $25.30 per share right now. So it does look very likely that's really where we started to see this support come in today. As far as potential upside, watch obviously to break out past this $29 resistance level that we have held over here these past three tops. 1, 2, 3. If we do break that, we're likely to go well over $30, and that is what I am thinking is going to happen. I'm actually looking at options right now to potentially make a trade on this because we did get this sell-off. So all in all, a great move that we did see today. I am very happy about this. Really gives me an opportunity to get back into the stock after we did make about $500 off of the last trade. Now, let's talk about the price prediction. As we do know, Lucid has had a lot of great things that have come out for the company recently. Verified 520 miles on its Air Dream Edition, as well as the Lucid Grand Touring was verified by the EPA at 517 miles, and these are per charges, and that puts it more than 100 miles longer than the next longest range competitor, which of course is Tesla. Now, The price target they did get is from CFRA Research, is causing a ruckus today with its newest price target around Lucid stock. The research corporation previously held a $25 price target for Lucid. Now with shares trading at just above $25, it seems the company is making a revision. The company held a long-standing buy opinion on the stock, and it had targeted a $25 price in early September. Now that Lucid is breaking through that barrier, the firm believes it is not going to let go of its momentum. The company is reiterating its buy opinion today while also upping its price target to $30. So this is the highest price target that we have had. Just if you guys are unaware of the price targets that we have had, $35, like I said, CFRA. And then John Murphy initiated a price target of $30 on the stock. Citigroup's Italy McCallie, I don't know if I'm saying that right, targeted a $28 price target, and the Morgan Stanley Permanent Bear with its $12 price target, which investors completely threw out the window because that is just very ridiculous. So Lucid actually got some good news today. That is ultimately why I think we're seeing the buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event, and you're seeing all the selling from those people that were going to partake in that activity. So all in all, a very bullish thing. Now, the short interest on Lucid Motors has stayed relatively the same at 9.2%, which is still high on a relative basis to how many shares that are sold short currently and how much volume we see on any given day. Today, we actually did see around 86 million for volume, but this volume increase has been very short-lived over really the past week since we started to rally. Before this whole rally situation, when this volume did come into the stock, we were seeing volume in between about 15 and 30 million per day. So that was well over 1 day's worth of trading volume, about 2 days worth of trading volume just in shares that are sold short. So the percentage is very low, but the overall, like I said, the shares that are sold short right now is high relative to the daily volume that we do see. And you see that reflected in the days to cover at 2.93. That means if all of these almost 50 million shares wanted to get out immediately and cover their short positions, it would take 2.93 days to do so. So potentially, if we do go through a short squeeze, you're looking at the potential for this to be a longer lasting short squeeze than you're probably used to. But something interesting, we are seeing the free flow on loan at 12.55%. And the short interest, like I said, at 9.2%. So you're starting to see this big gap of about 5%. So I do think the short interest is likely to have went up today, probably by about 2 to 3%. Usually you see the free flow on loan about 2% higher than the short interest typically on average. So I would imagine the short interest goes to about 11 to 12%, which would put us, probably about 60 million shares that are sold short. That's even getting closer to where we could see this short squeeze. Share utilization has obviously went down about 3%, and you're seeing that free flow on loan going up about 3%. So all in all, the data does make sense here. Likely to see the short interest continue to climb, which is a great thing leading up to this big announcement that we will be getting in October. At least a lot of people believe it's going to happen in October, me, myself included. So that is what you guys need to know from that. Hopefully that provided you guys some level of clarity. As far as my position, I am obviously down $441 today, 5.48%. Market value $7,602. Average cost on 300 shares is $21.46. Portfolio diversity of 21.75%. And I never tell anybody to do this unless you are very bullish on the stock. You have a very long-term horizon. You know what your potential downside is as well as your potential upside. In my mind, my potential downside is about $15 in the near term if Lucid does not perform well. My best case scenario, obviously you guys can put that in your own minds, $50, $100. You really never know with a new stock, especially a EV startup company like Lucid Motors. But nevertheless, I will take those massive gains. But I'm still up $1,162.38 or 18.06% on this position. So obviously the portfolio diversity was a little bit less than that, obviously quite a bit less than that at about 17, 18%. But ever since we've seen this rally, it's obviously went up a couple percentage points. Now, I do have Lucid $40 calls that I did sell for October 15th, because I don't think we're going back to $40 anytime soon. It's possible we can touch there, remain there a couple days, but by October 15th, I don't think we're going to be over $40. If we are, then I have to sell all 300 shares at $40 per share. So it's a win-win. I would make about $5,000 on the actual shares themselves if I did have to do that, but I don't think I'm going to have to do that. But I collected $43 per contract. I sold 3, collected $129. Worst comes to worst, I almost said AMC. If Lucid is less than $40 by October 15th, like I said, I will keep all of that $129, as well as I do have a Lucid 1750 put that I did sell for October 15th as well. So I don't think Lucid is going under 1750 by this expiration date. I did collect $137 for doing this. I'm up $107 currently, or 78.10%. And if Lucid is under 1750, I will have to buy shares at a break-even cost of $16.13. And I think that is a phenomenal price if you can get shares at that price ever. Who knows if it's ever going to go down to those prices. The only downside to this trade is you have to put up $1,750 just to make this trade and keep it in this trade until you do finally cash out or let this expire worthless. So that is the situation. That is what is going on with Lucid Motors. That is why today's sell-off was actually a very bullish thing, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about this. If we did really avert this buy the rumor, sell the news situation that I thought was likely to happen coming on this delivery date. Let me know any trades, any specific trades, expiration dates, how much you paid for them. Let me know that information if you guys do want to in the comment section, as well as don't forget to like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the link for the buy and sell alerts if you guys want to be notified every time a trade is bought or sold in Lucid Motors or any other stock. You guys can see I am a very active options trader. Definitely check that out. We do it all: day trades, swing trades, long-term investments, as well as passive income strategies like I did already showed you with Lucid Motors. As well as that, if you guys do want to directly support the channel, the 2 links for free stock with Webull and with Public, as well as if you guys do want to support the GoFundMe for Madison, more details on that, link in the description. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video.